Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kingkouture, and oh my gosh, can I say I am back with another video? Like, I don't know what was going on. I went to Atlanta 2 months ago and I recorded a video with my friends Ty and Trail, and I came back home and I was just out of it. I was so blown. I just felt like there was a lot of things going on in my mind. So I just wasn't in the mood of recording a video, doing my makeup, doing anything. So I'm back, I'm alive, I got my mojo back, and here I am. So in today's video, I'm going to basically give you guys an updated eyebrow routine. I do have 2 videos on my channel that I did a few either months or years ago. I don't know. But you guys can go check those out if you would like to. But today, it's a total different video. So I'm just going to go ahead and zoom myself straight into this video. Okay, so I will be using this mirror I got from the store, and it lights up like 3 notches. You could tap this right here, 1, 2, 3. So I'll show you guys what that's like. It's like 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to use the lightest setting, so there's a little bit more light onto my face so I can see my eyebrows and whatnot. And I will be looking down in this direction so that way I can see what I'm doing and you guys can see also what I'm doing. So what I'm using is my usual dip brow pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the dark brown. I always use dark brown. I'll be using this NARS concealer, and this is in the color Amande. Yeah, this is Amande. And I also have this LA Girls Pro concealer. This is the color Toffee. So yeah, we'll be using this. Usually, I will be using this here, my NARS Radiant Creamy by, I'm talking about by, I meant the color is Biscuit. And I'm going to use this brush here. This is by Anastasia. Then I have this Morphe M432 brush here. It's a flat brush. Then I have this buffing brush by Morphe E17. And also the big buffing brush, which is E3. So getting straight into the video, I'm going to dip this in here. And I like to dip, I like to drag it a little bit. I don't like to dig deep. I like to just drag it. And I always start at the back. I always start at the back. So I'm just going to go here and I'm going to draw that first line right there. And then what I'll do is I'll start working my way up. And usually with me, I can be backwards sometimes, so what I'll do is I'll jump in different sections, which I'm about to do right now. So after doing the tip, I always go in the front, because sometimes this part right here, I feel like if you don't get this right and this right, everything else is gonna be fucked up. So I go straight to the front. And I just drag that back. And then what I'll do also is I'll bring this, because this is where my eyebrows start, but I like it to come in some more, so I'll just bring it to about right here, which usually that lines up with like the contour of my nose. Now that I got that, I usually just brush that up a little bit into the middle. And then I'll go to the top and I'll do the same thing pretty much. Okay, now I can start working on this front. Now what I'm gonna need you guys to stop doing is boxing this shit right here. It's just not gonna work. I'm tired of seeing that box ass eyebrow. It just don't work. Like, no. I hate when people do that. It'd be so boxed, like, okay, now I'm gonna start pulling everything back to smooth it out. And you guys don't notice this, but when I get right here, I really press it in so I can really collect that product and drag it back. Because sometimes you can brush and it's like you're just brushing the hair, you're not really brushing the product. So I am kind of pressing in a little bit harder here just to drag it out. And I'll flip the brush to pull some back. This helps with that faded effect, so it don't look like you just slapped the eyebrow on or you stamped the eyebrow on. We don't want to look like that. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. So I'm gonna take this right here, the LA Girls Pro, and I'm gonna put some on my hand, or the back of my hand, whatever you wanna call it. Then I'm gonna take my Morphe M432 brush, the flat brush, and I'm gonna start dipping into this. And like I did with the dip brow, I'm gonna do the same thing with this. I'm gonna outline the back and then the front, and then I'll work my way in the middle. I don't know, that's just the way I like to do it, so hey, it works for me. So I'm thinking it'll work for you. So here we go. Okay, boom. Now I'm gonna go here, pull this mirror over a little bit. I don't know, it's like connecting the dots to me. And then what I do is I like to drag it. I hate when people just leave it like this. I like to drag it down. Because when you drag it, it kind of starts to fade and blend on its own. And then you just have to blend the rest of it out. Okay, so I connected everything. Now I'm just gonna do touch-ups and whatnot. Whatever I see wrong or any imperfections that can be fixed, now I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. So I'm just gonna pull this mirror over so I can turn straight a little bit. Sorry if you see this right here. It's okay. Okay, there's that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this E17 brush here and I'm gonna blend that out. Boom. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is usually I would use the same concealer for the top as well, but I'm gonna use this NARS here and do that for the top since it's more of like a natural looking color. I do have that color on today on my highlight. So I'm gonna take this, and like I said, this is the color of Monday, and I'm gonna basically go ahead and do the top. To be honest, it almost looked the same, but it's really not. It looks like that on camera, but it's really not the same. And guys, if you're not satisfied with certain shapes or anything, you can, this concealer here, it always fixes like whatever you don't like. Okay, so there's that. Gonna see if I like it. Okay, right here. Okay, I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm going to take the same brush here and I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to go in with this thicker brush here. Okay, and what I usually do with this right here is because you have leftover, you always have leftover product on the brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead in the middle and I'm gonna start blending the excess back. And then sometimes I'll stroke into the brow just to fade it out a little bit more. Now what I do is sometimes I'll take the dip brow and go back in it, because sometimes you can, you know, put concealer over your eyebrows to and that kind of fades it a little bit. So sometimes I'll just go back in it and I'll just go over the edges, just so that it is really sharp. And boom. So here's the finishing eyebrow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one off camera and I'll be right back with the finishing look. Okay guys, so I'm back and this is the finishing look of my new eyebrow routine. Don't mind this right here. I have a natural slash and it's hard to cover. I've tried everything. It's hard to cover. So yeah, this is my new brow routine and I'm definitely loving it. One tip that I do have for you guys, do this, follow this brow routine, and if you have like bushy eyebrows or hairs that you need to get trimmed or whatnot, take you a razor, go to the beauty supply store, get the cheapest razor they have because usually they're the best. And what you'll do is, let's just say this is a razor here. You want to go ahead and trim all of that excess hair. Follow your eyebrow line that you've created. Just trim all that excess hair and I promise you, you'll have the best shaped brows ever. Like seriously, I do it every time and it always works for me. So yeah, try that you guys, and yeah. So that's it for this video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me slay this brow or whatnot. Hopefully you guys can follow what I did and slay your brow as well. Leave a comment below, let me know what you guys think about this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You know, give a brother some subscriptions, like come on now. So go ahead and press that subscribe button and I'll see you guys in my next video.